Number one, my whole purpose is to figure out a measurable system of strengthening that leads to more bulletproofing. So if I were to take any supplements or do anything for recovery, I would be masking how honestly I know my results come from my product. It's really that simple. That's the main thing. That's reason number one. Reason number two is that I actually have a different strategy. I want to know where my pains are, okay? I want to know where my pains are. I don't want to mask my pains because I want to get to where things that would have caused pain before now don't cause any pain. You see what I mean? And then number three is that real life is not a perfect workout. So sure, in a perfect workout, you can do all kinds of ankle mobility, right? And to give a simple example, this right ankle has had some major injuries. I did tons of ankle mobility work for it. It would still tighten back up. Well, then I started loading and strengthening my tibialis, loading and strengthening an ATG split squat. Now I have world-class ankle mobility. You can test this by, does your back knee touch the ground? Does your front hamstring cover your calf without your heel touching? And I've done no sets of this today. This is just something I can do cold now. You see what I mean? What if you're an athlete? What if you're not the guy who gets to start out the game? What if you're coming off the bench? You don't get to be over there. You don't see guys in the NBA doing ankle mobility on the sidelines. So this is the kind of stuff that not only does it make me ready at any time in life, because lack of ankle mobility, if you have to warm up your ankle mobility, well, more plantar fasciitis, which I ended up having, Achilles tendonitis, which I ended up having, shin splints, which I ended up having, knee pain, which I ended up having, and even knee ligament tears, which I then had to heal naturally, which took a very long time to figure out. So that's reason number three, is that real life. I'm ready to go. I have the factors that science indicates give me a more bulletproof body, and I don't have to do anything in order to have that. I just have that from my training. Because when we load through range of motion, that actually creates length. Length has really only been tested in the hamstring in terms of injury prevention, and even there it showed 4 times less chance of injury. So I'm not talking about stretching, I'm talking about length that comes from loading through range of motion. And now my lovely wife is gonna take it away because she was with me at my bottom, and she's with me now. So she has compiled a really embarrassing list of what life is like with me now versus what it was like 10 years ago.
So I've been with Ben now 10 and a half years, and what you see today is nothing like how we started dating. He used to use foam rollers. I'm sure many of you guys know what those are. All the time, every day. We had to travel with them, small ones, large ones, multiple foam rollers. He couldn't dunk. He couldn't dunk. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but he definitely could not dunk. And he was slow. And he used these back pillows. I remember there was like this blue one that he had, and it was like kind of falling apart. It was definitely not romantic every day, him having to lay on back pillows.
Uncalled for.
He had Advil, which I had no idea about, in his car. I literally found that out last year, that he was taking painkillers because he was in so much pain. He would ice his knees every single day. On long drives, he had to have these straps on both knees. You know, every time he finished a workout, he would be in the car with ice on his knees strapped together, or at home. Anyway, multiple times a day, these ice knees. Probably 4 to 6 times a day, he would ice his knees. He used to have a whole prepping routine, 30 minutes before his workout, he'd have to do it, and 30 minutes after his workout. And when we would travel, the whole day would basically be working out. By the time you got there, and he'd ice his knees, go in the foam roller, lay on his back pillows, the whole shebang, it was the whole day. So we used to joke around that we would eat and work out in new locations when we would travel because there was no more time to do anything else. He would take so many supplements, it was insane. The people that have just their whole hand full of supplements, that was him, 20 plus supplements a day. Now he takes nothing. And oh my gosh, we went to so many different practitioners with all these gadgets and cupping and gua sha and fat tooling and all these different things. There's definitely plenty of things that work and help people, but the list was endless. He was just doing everything and anything. And now obviously he can dunk because you can see that. It's incredible. He can dunk off all 4 plants. That just like is shocking compared to what he was like when I started dating and he could barely jump. Because that 19-inch vertical that he talks about is how I started dating him.
Literally, I don't know if he could touch the rim with his fingertips with no basketball or anything else.
He's super fast. It's insane. He's like a, speed of lightning at this point. So fast. He probably works out a total of 30 minutes a day at this point. He comes out here, he shoots his videos, but there's no more than 30 minutes a day that he gets to spend actually exercising between the baby and all the stuff that we have to do. So it's a totally different scenario from hours of working out to 30 minutes a day. Sometimes he'll come out here and have fun, for, whatever, but it's not on a routine basis. Maybe once a month does he spend a little bit longer. Now he has, all these things with no equipment. He can just pop off exercises wherever we are, traveling in the airport, at parks, whatever, there's all kinds of ways that you can exercise with 0 equipment. And now he takes no supplements, which I'm super happy about, and he does absolutely nothing for recovery. That means literally no icing, no foam rolling, no fat tool, no gua sha, no cupping, no massage, no chiropractic, nothing, literally nothing. And I live with him every single day. And it's been a process, obviously, that this has all changed, but nothing now. It's incredible. Anyway, that was the then and now.